Good morning, board members and leadership team. We appreciate you taking the time to meet with us today. We are excited to share the insights we've gathered through our analysis of the Cool Call Center. Today, we'll walk you through the highlights of our dashboard, key findings identifying what we're doing exceptionally well, and strategic recommendations for improvements to ensure our clients continue to see Cool Call Center as their top choice for a call center services. We have all divided our presentation into clear sections, and each of us will cover a portion. Now let's get started with our overview of our dashboard and its highlights. In doing so, I'm going to hand you over to Anda Musimbi.
Thank you, Jackson. Anyways, our Tableau dashboard organizes several important performance metrics. Let me outline them. So the first one being call volume by departments and agents. We analyze our call distributions across 5 major departments: air conditioning, fridges, television, toasters, and washing machine. These data help let us understand the workload of our departments and our agents. We better understand who needs help, what departments could use more bodies in the room, and who may need more training. And then we also have the second matrix, which is agent satisfaction rating. Each agent's averages customer satisfaction score is displayed, offering an easy view of who is exceeding expectations and who might need support. Meaning every time we have a call go out, there's a survey that's sent out, and we get averages. We get averages of those rates, and from there on, we're able to pull an overall average for our agents and see how they're doing. And then we have speed of answer and resolution rates. We compare the average speed of answered calls all across agents and departments. Speed of answer is very crucial because most customers will tie the speed of a response with professionalism. That being said, that moves us to the next, which is call durations linked to satisfaction. The point of this metrics is to tell us whether or not longer calls are more efficient or shorter calls are more efficient. We examine the conversations, and we're able to correlate the higher satisfaction rating to one or the other based on the departments, based on the needs. This just helps make it super clear and super visible to see what agents need help and what departments are lacking. Now you'll hear about our call center and what they're excelling at. Take it away, Hunter. Thank you.
Thank you, Anda. My name is Hunter Veltri. I'd love to discuss with you how our findings show that the Cool Call Center Services has built a strong foundation of success. In fact, here are some of the highlights. First, we have an incredibly high customer satisfaction rating. Across all of our departments and our agents, we maintain a satisfaction rating between about 3.4 and 3.4 out of total of 4, which is a remarkable high consistency and shows that customers are experiencing professional and friendly, helpful service through our company. And obviously that fluctuates, but we are able to maintain the 3.4 to 3.5, which is fantastic. And here, if you can see the satisfaction by each individual agent as well as each individual department of our company. And we have some incredibly strong agent performances that helps us. So agents like Greg, Martha, Stuart, they're especially strong performers. They combine fast answer times with an above average success score. And this helps balance and is key to both our first impressions and our overall resolution quality. As you can see here in this dashboard here, shows that Greg, Martha, and Stuart have an average call duration satisfaction. Their satisfaction rating is higher in almost every time range than our overall, as you could see with all of the agents connected. They have a higher average there, which is wonderful. And they have some lower speed answer to resolution times as well than the overall. So they're doing a fantastic job to help our customers out. We also have a fast average speed to answer, higher than the industry standard. Most calls are answered within 30 to 40 seconds, which is very competitive, as I said, within the call center industry. Obviously, averages often exceed 60 seconds or longer. And we have a very good call resolution rate. The majority of our calls are resolved at the first point of contact instead of multiple calls later. And our dashboards here show that there's a clear positive trend that if we answer quickly, then our resolutions likelihood increases, which is amazing. So to sum it up, here at Cool Call Center, our team delivers consistent quality service at scale, which is a major achievement in a high volume and high pressure environment that we work in. So now I'd like to hand you over to JP, who's going to discuss our recommendations for improvement here within the company.
Thanks, Hunter. While our results are strong, there's always room to get even better. Here are some of our recommendations. To start off, our first recommendation would be to improve speed consistency across agents and departments. While average speed is great, not all agents hit the target consistently. Some slower times appear in the toaster and washing machine departments. We recommend specific coaching or setting tighter internal benchmarks to ensure every department hits the 30 to 35 second goal, give or take. Our next tip would be to enhance training for lower performing agents. A few agents are slightly below average on satisfaction scores, around 3.37 to 3.39, give or take. Even small improvements here can significantly impact overall client happiness. Target skills workshops focused on communications, clarity, and empathy could lift these agents to the next level. Our next tip would be to optimize talk time for efficiency. Talk times are generally within healthy time limits, but occasional longer calls without a corresponding rise in satisfaction suggest opportunities for better call handling techniques. We recommend micro trainings on active listening and summarization skills. Our final tip would be to invest in ongoing real-time monitoring. Finally, we believe dashboards like this one should become part of everyday management tools. Real-time monitoring can catch trends early, support proactive coaching, and reinforce a culture of continuous improvement. Dashboards like this could also be a reference to go back on different improvement that goes on throughout the years. By focusing on these areas, we can fine-tune operations and further separate Cool Call Center from competitors. Now that we have discussed a little about what can be improved, I'm going to hand you back over to Jackson to sum up what has
Thank you,
been
JP.
made.
To conclude our presentation, we want to take a moment to reflect on both where we stand today and where we can go from here. Cool Call Center is performing at a high level in several critical areas. Our customer satisfaction ratings consistently hover between 3.4 and 3.5 across departments, which is very strong achievement in the call center industry. Our average speed of answer is highly competitive, mostly staying under 40 seconds, ensuring we make excellent first impressions with our customers. Our top performing agents like Greg, Joe, and Stuart set a great example by balancing quick response times with strong customer outcomes. And importantly, our call resolution rates demonstrate that we are not just answering calls quickly, but resolving issues effectively, which drives long-term client loyalty. These strengths are the foundation that set Cool Call Center apart from our competitors. However, as with any leading organization, continuous improvement is crucial. We also identify opportunities that, if addressed proactively, will ensure we remain the client's first and best choice. First, improving answer time consistently across all agents and departments to eliminate small performance gaps. Second, offering focused coaching to agents whose satisfaction rates are slightly below the team average, so every customer receives an exceptional experience no matter who they speak with. Third, optimizing talk times where we need to strike the balance between efficiency and care. And finally, institutionalizing real-time analytics and performing monitoring, because there we manage performance actively, we stay ahead of potential challenges. If we act on these recommendations now, we strengthen our existing client relationships. We also position ourselves through future growth by building a reputation for excellence, resilience, and innovation. We believe that by continuously raising our internal standards, Cool Call Center will not only remain our current clients, but because the industry benchmark for outstanding customer service. We're proud of the results we've achieved so far, and even more excited about the improvements we can still make together. Thank you again for your time and for trusting us to deliver these insights. We're happy to answer any questions, and we look forward to partnering with you to drive Cool Call Center's continuous success.